gates prepared yet.
You need to try and pick off the units as...
Look at the shields on the mark.
Oh my god, the drone's gonna take him.
It's time for game 2 now between Complexity Destiny and Alternate Attack Socke, as we have Zerg versus Protoss here. An amazing last game. Game number 1 went a full 45 minutes. Almost saw every single unit that both sides could make. Not quite, but a very long, intense game that was won by Socke. And so now game number 2, Destiny trying to bring it back in his favor. He is going to be the purple Zerg spawning in the northeast, and he's, of course, going up against his opponent. The very, very versatile, he's one of these players that the longer the game goes on, I just think the more impressive that he gets. Socke, some amazing multitasking, some good resilience, some good decision-making are all just a part of what make this player phenomenal. This is the IPL Season 2. I'm DJ Wheat from OneMoreGame.tv, and you know what? Be sure to check out IGN.com/IPL for more match coverage, player interviews. We've got a bunch of new commentators joining us here for IPL Season 2, and it is a phenomenal and good old time. Thanks for joining us again for what will surely be another stellar season. The pool is going to go down first for Destiny, possibly going for a pool hatchery build here as we see the gateway going down. Typical ramp block coming out by Socke will allow him to get the units, make sure the Zerg can't bum rush him, get inside, and eventually make his way out to get his expo. But the probe going to make this pretty hard for Socke, as we do see Destiny already up to 14 now. But going to be going 15. Curious what he's going to do here. Actually, sitting on a few minerals. I guess he's going to... Is he going to actually just Zergling up out of the 3 larvae that he'll have here as soon as that ends? We'll see. He's not thrown down anything quite yet. And he is going to go ahead and Zergling up with the queen and supply blocking himself. And we'll go ahead and throw down this hatchery if the drone actually allows him to. And he's going to be on top of it. No, he does not. But, of course, the lings will be coming out. So I feel like this kind of puts Destiny just a little bit behind. Drops the pylon there. Not going to let him get that up at all. And then, of course, being supply block may have stopped a couple of drones coming out. But see how he transitions out of that. Was the Cybernetics core going down. A second gas for Socke here. Let's just look at the worker count. Can see Destiny really, really far behind at 13. 5 worker difference here for Destiny over Socke. So an interesting start here. So the Lings are going to chase that probe across the map. It is almost dead, and we have a Zealot now at the front wall, and we're going to have one Stalker make his way out. But what is Destiny up to now? At this point, it just looks like he's going to be droning up as another larva set comes out. He's going to continue to make drones there, bring these Lings up, see what's going on. And now that this Stalker is out, of course, that'll mean those Lings got to hightail it out of there. No speed yet for those Lings, so they cannot get away very easily. Spinecrawler will go down to the main, and this will probably transfer over here, knowing that Socke has a couple of units out first. This is much different from game number 1, where Socke, of course, went with a Forge fast expand, and that resulted in fewer units earlier on. And at this point, you've got to always be a little bit apprehensive about what could potentially be thrown at you. And now that this hatchery ends, this Stalker may be able to immediately go right up. Spinecrawler is about ready to finish up, and that Queen will be there. Doesn't really want a 1v1 with that Stalker. So going to move down now that that hatchery is all finished up. And now that Queen off creep doesn't want a 1v1 with that Stalker, so he's going to move him back. 1 hit. Oh, a second hit on the Spinecrawler. Sure that wasn't intentional at all. So we have this Ling over here to check for the Nexus going down. Another gateway. Very typical. 1 gate to the to a Nexus, and then throwing down another gate there in the middle. And that Stalker is going to get out of there with its dear life. Drones now coming over. 2 more Spinecrawlers going down. So Destiny feeling a little bit insecure about what he's got going on here. Going to send some Lings all the way around his map. This Stalker still checking around for any sort of crazy expansion. Another gateway is going to go down here for Socke. as he continues to get units out here, and just now finished up his warp gate research, so going to be opening up his first gate, and these two will be finishing behind it momentarily. And Stalker, glutton for punishment, going to go up again. This time Lings are going to be there with the spine crawlers, but still no speed quite yet. Both gases now being made, and a third and fourth gas here from Destiny. And this sort of no-gas Zerg build is becoming more and more popular if you can, of course, defend it. Can be a little nasty if your opponent goes for some early aggression, but scouted nicely by Destiny, decided that he would be able to go ahead and do it. And so just added a few extra spine crawlers there just in case he would need to. Now, more importantly, we do have inside the base this Stargate going down and a Void Ray coming out of there. We have one Overlord over here, so we'll have to watch where that Void Ray path will actually go to. One probe checking for the third. That Stalker with 2 kills. He's such a hero, such a boss. And I'll be really curious what we'll see out of the Void Ray, about ready to pop. More probes on the way. Take a look at the worker count right now. 42 for Destiny, 36 for Socke. Now a Evo chamber going down and the lair underway along with Zergling speed. So now that he's got those gas, really accelerating the rate at which he gets his tech, his next level of tech. And here we go. Void Ray number 1 has popped. And he's going to run right into that Overlord. A great position. Either above here is great. Down here is also good if you want to use it. Now, he's going to lose the Overlord. But more importantly, he goes, oh, sweet. I need to throw down a Spore Crawler. And this Spore Crawler actually was already down. So he may have gotten vision even, or had some sort of inclination that that was going to happen. Now we've got, of course, the Phoenix out. Phoenix is going to get hit with several of those Spore Crawler spores. And what is, I mean, these guys play a very slow, steady, meticulous type of a game. Twilight Council going down. So 3-gate, Stargate, Twilight Council with the upgrades now starting. Going to work on those rocks to secure a quick third. What are the Lings going to do? Lings going to go down there, probably check for that third, make their way across. Looks like High Templar are going to be on the way as well, as the Templar Archives has been put down. And we do have Lings coming into the front. Got to watch out for those force fields, but could just pick away at some pylons here. Uh-oh, got trapped and may have to take another step. Might go directly into the main. He's going to warp in a Zealot. And unfortunately, he doesn't have much, he doesn't have anywhere to run. Even if he gets through the Zealot, a force field could be put down, but that's not even going to happen, as that Zealot stays alive. 12 hit points to its name. Phoenix over here just as a scouting Phoenix. Void Ray going to go back into play. He could just really start to beat on these Lings. Just get free kills there. Donate units. But he is not reacting so far with that Void Ray. Meanwhile, continuing to got some High Templar out. Getting Storm right now. We've got Roach speed and +1 attack. Oh, there's the Infestors again. And Destiny really likes this Infestor play. Seems to be working out quite well for him. Another batch of Lings going to make their way out now that the Void Raid hops into play. And here we're going to have probably the Fungal and then the hit. And even the Roach is trying to shoot up at that Void Ray. Unfortunately, all it can hit is the rocks. And the Void Ray still manages to get away. Link's going to drop down to this third. Take out a Stalker. Looks like a Pylon as well. And those rocks are going to be going down shortly. Void Ray gets away with about half its health. A little bit over half of its health. And more Infestors out as the Roaches continue to stream out. I think Destiny's definitely going to want to get that third base here. Socke is going to be thinking about it very, very soon. And does he have Burrow yet? He does not have Burrow yet. That actually will be bad with the Infestors. Always want to have that as just a way to somehow save their lives if they get caught out of position or potentially in a bad situation. And do we have a Robo? Another gateway going down. And no, we don't have a Robo out. Lots more High Templar. So suddenly that can make those Roaches and burrowing that much bigger of a deal. Is he going to burrow in? No, and we are going to see the Nexus going down. So he's going to be on par with Destiny as far as that third base is concerned. But Destiny looking like he's going to gear up for an attack here. Takes out that probe. Going to have to get some sort of response here out of Socke. He does have a lot of High Templar moving over. I think he's got even more somewhere on the map, but I don't see him anywhere right now. He's going to have to... is he going to commit to the battle? He is. He's blocked off by the force fields, and that is where he's got to decide to go ahead and move in. No storms being dropped quite yet on those High Templar. Are going to go ahead and just continue to fungal the units that he can. Moving forward, actually picking off quite a few of these Protoss units, but there are a lot of gateways. Mist Storm happens right there, but it does move that Zerg army back. He's going to come in yet again for some more damage, but it is not going to happen. Zerg's going to have to get out of there. Void Ray wanting to get back into the mix here a little bit. That Phoenix, will it be killed? And there is the fungal. Not sure he's going to have to chain a second fungal on it, and there it finally does go down. So Phoenix eliminated, but that third base is going up. Hatchery finished now for Destiny. Both players on 3 bases. Looking at the income tab, right around 65 harvesters apiece, so income almost identical. Robotics facility finally going up, knowing, Burrow's going down for the Zerg player right now, so he could have been abusing the hell out of that prior to these, to this now robotics facility going up. +3 ground weapons and a similar upgrade path for Socke here, just opting to go for damage and really using those gateway units to the highest of efficiency. I do like that style of the Protoss. You know, let's be real. It's a great break from the very heavy Colossus or Blink Stalker play that we see. And obviously Blink Stalker is still a part of this army and a part of the utility, but look at this massive army making its way down here. Are there enough force fields? No, they're not. And Socke's going to be caught out of position as he is moving. He's going to infest that Archon. Fungals all these units trying to move in, and all of the force fields are dumped, but unfortunately it's simply not enough. A bunch of Zealots moving in and will quickly retreat out of that battle, knowing that they would be absolutely useless if they get even a single fungal thrown on them. And will we see that fungal? No, it won't go down, but more importantly, I think that he just wants to get rid of this base. He will take out a couple of roaches there. He's going to need to burrow and heal up on those. Not sure if he does have tunneling claws quite yet. Nope. Has not been researched, but that was a great attack from Destiny. Took out quite a bit there. There's only 3 High Templar. Now he is going to go ahead and root himself. Uh-oh. We got a cannon on the high ground. Really low. Oh, my God. That's so smart by Socke. Because it's like such a great place to do harassment as an infestor. I love to get behind this line. Drop fungals right down here. Oh, whoa, whoa, he fungal. Oh, he's storming. Oh my God, yes. That is so awesome as he fungals the High Templar and storms all of the probes. Look at the difference that made. Almost 30 probes axed right there. Sorry, I get a little bit excited when I see awesome stuff like that. But where are the infestors here? Some big fungals here could easily stop this Protoss army. All clumped up in a ball. There we do. See the storms come out. A force field to try to trap the roaches inside those storms, but not going to happen. There's a lot of energies on these infestors here. And I feel like, again, we're seeing a lot of what happened in game number 1 here with Destiny. However, eventually, he just kind of lost it. Now, while all that action was happening down there at the third of Socke, the gold base has gone up for Destiny. The Void Ray has been taken out. A few more gateways have been added here. Upgrades, we still going up on the upgrades? Yeah, armor going right now. And is this going to be enough? I mean, I just feel like even some fungals to get these guys down. And then on the attack, I'm going to split these armies up just a little bit. One force field goes down, but it is kind of wasted. All the High Templar just killing those infestors left and right. But all the High Templar will be defeated. A storm goes down in the back. But there are so many roaches left over. I think that Destiny's going to be able to power his way through that. We got still a few infestors left. Now have a whole lot to offer in this battle. Might go around the back, kill this cannon, and then have free reign on the third. And if you look over here, not a whole lot of minerals left in the main. Not a whole lot of minerals left. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to just go ahead and bolt forward, take out that cannon, take out the second cannon, and now those probes are going to have to move. And the damage has been done. They're no longer mining. You could see the kind of effect that that's going to have on Socke's overall income. There's another great fungal. We have a Storm trying to be dropped on the Infestors. There is one more High Templar back there. He just warped in another one with Storm. And there we go, as the Roaches, I think, are going to be able to clean up here. And moving forward, going to try to blink and pick off a few units here. But all healed up, going to come right back out. +3 missile and +3 carapace being researched here for Destiny. And we have more Infestors coming into the scene. Could use some fungals right here, but kind of saving up. And oh my gosh, here comes the big push from Destiny as he continues to stream down these Roaches. Going to go around to the back line again. No. He can do a lot here, sending one Infestor down. Is he going to fungal these units? If he does, it might be all over. Oh, great blink coming out from Socke. The fungals will go down, and he only needs to get one more. Throws out the Infested Terrans, and he will lose every single one. But look at the probe count, as it is very, very low. Still about 20, and in comes the big push from Destiny. I think if he takes out this third, it will be GG, and we will be going on to game number 3 in this series, a remarkable Zerg versus Protoss matchup. And there it is, GG, as announced by Socke. And Destiny takes game number 2, forcing us to a third game here in the Winners Round 1 IPL Season 2 matchup between Complexity Destiny and Alternate Attacks Socke. I'm DJ Wheat, and I'll be back in just a moment for game number 3.